red carpet at the National Heads Up Poker Championship Pairings Party presented by GoDaddy.com here at Pure Nightclub. It's the night before the tournament starts, and most of the poker world is in attendance for one of the premier events of the year. Inside, the party is underway as the players wait to find out their first-round opponents. It's an evening full of anticipation and excitement here at Pure Nightclub.
Back at the feature table, Moneymaker with a small chip advantage. Blinds 300 and 600. Negreanu with King 10. He raises to 1,200. Moneymaker with King 9. And he's going to re-raise to 3,700.
More big pot poker from Chris Moneymaker.
Negreanu calls.
Already 7,400 up for grabs now.
King on the flop.
Ace out there as well. Chris with control of the pot. Leads out for 2,800. And Daniel has to respect the possibility that Chris has an ace. He's represented a big hand.
Negreanu calls.
Pot up to 13,000, and Chris can't like Daniel's call here.
Queen of diamonds on the turn. Daniel picks up the gut shot straight draw to go along with the best hand. And Moneymaker bets 4,800, Ali.
This is what we hadn't seen from Chris so far in the match, Craig. Reaching deep and finding the courage to fire that second barrel in a risky situation.
What do you think?
I don't know. I can tell you your two cards.
I think you got, like, ace-queen or something. I don't know.
I think you have ace-7.
Ace-7 you put me on? No. Close, but not quite.
Courage pays off for Moneymaker. Negreanu folds.
I thought I was going to break you that.
Yeah, I didn't have ace-7.
Ace-7, I might break you.
Maybe, yeah. I had a hand that's almost like ace-7, actually.
Telling the truth, not one of the more important aspects of poker.
Now we move over to table 6, where Vanessa Russo flopped a flush and has the legendary Doyle Brunson all in and in big trouble.
Big trouble's an understatement here.
Doyle, though, taking it all in stride because he's seen it all before, hasn't he?
Yeah, but he won't be seeing any more in this tournament. 9 of spades leaves him drawing dead. Time to say his goodbyes.
Vanessa Russo moving on to the round of 32. However, the legendary Doyle Brunson, one and done this year. We rejoin the action at the feature table. Daniel Negreanu down 3-1 in chips. Blinds 4 and 800. Chris Moneymaker, ace-6. And he raises to 2,000.
Raise 2,000 total.
Jack-8 for Negreanu. He calls.
Each pot getting more and more important for Daniel at this point as his stack dwindles.
Negreanu pairs his jack and checks. Chris checks behind and pairs his 6 on the turn.
All in.
Negreanu all in.
He's betting over twice the pot here. And Chris doesn't look convinced.
I call.
Moneymaker calls.
We got an all-in over here.
And he's got Daniel covered.
I know.
Did I?
That's not good for me. I made a crying call.
Chips went in. Let's take a look. Jack 8 offsuit for Daniel.
This is just a really bad call by Chris Moneymaker. He needs a 6 or an ace to send Daniel packing. May have put Daniel on some sort of draw, but even so, just let the 2,000 go.
Moneymaker can't even look. King of diamonds on the river means Daniel will double up.
That's 65.
Nice answer.
7,000, thanks.
I knew I didn't like the turn.
Oh, yeah, that sucked you in, right?
I was going to bet the flop, and that was to put me in anyways.
Yeah, you bet. But then again, you might be able to fold in the flop. Unless you,
Very true.
but who knows?
There was a very draw-heavy board.
Yeah, that's why I made that play looking like, maybe I'm on a draw and I just don't care, so.
Now, I know you care.
No, I'm just saying, like, if I had a draw and I'm betting, I'm calling anyway.
Yep.
Thought maybe you could put me on a draw there.
I did, obviously.
Yeah. You know, sometimes you have a feeling a card's coming. That time, I didn't think an ace or six was coming on the river.
On the river?
Yeah, like, you know, I didn't think you were going to beat me that hand.
I didn't either.
Sometimes you just know it's coming. Like when I'm on high-stakes poker, I know it's coming.
When I was walking around, I was like, there's no way this is coming. I just know it's not. First of all, I don't run good in this thing, so
yeah,
it's,
right.
You know.
Chris spent so many pots, Craig, building up that 3-1 chip lead, and it just got nullified in one hand. Stacks practically level.
Pocket nines for Negreanu. He raised to 1,600. Moneymaker with ace-king.
Sees the 16, raises.
He's going to re-raise to 4,600.
Daniel could think Chris is steaming after losing that last pot.
I'm all in.
Again, Negreanu all in.
I call.
And Moneymaker calls.
We got an all-in over here.
Classic race here. Pocket pair against two overcards. 40,000 chips in play, 39,000 of them in the middle. This pot essentially determines the match.
I got a pair.
Daniel's got 2 nines.
You're ahead.
Oh, that's good news. All right. Good luck, kid.
Good luck, bye-bye.
Either way. I think so. I think it's very, very close.
Moneymaker walking away.
He has a slight lead in the coin flip as well.
Where'd he go? He can't watch? I'll let him know. Wow, an ace! Oh, brutal!
I don't believe what Daniel says.
I don't think there's an Oscar in Negreanu's future.
You can see me, right?
Daniel, you're not going to tilt me from way over here. I do better when I don't look. I don't want to see bad news.
Okay.
Chris is ready to check in for his flight already.
I don't want to play no more.
Set of nines on the flop for Daniel.
I think I lost.
That's a bad flop for you, Chris.
I gathered that. I'm used to it. It's okay.
Yeah. All right. Don't do anything stupid now.
Things looking pretty grim for Chris Moneymaker.
Here's the turn.
I can't win a race to save my life.
Oh, we always
The
gotta do
jack
stuff like
on the
that.
turn keeps Moneymaker alive with the straight
Can't win
draw.
a race to save my life.
I was ready to just go home and be done with it. Never easy. It's never easy.
Moneymaker needs a 10 on the end here.
Came queen 9-4.
I never catch the 10 ball.
Oh, he's moaning. He's
What's
moaning.
that?
That should be illegal.
Huh?
Wait a minute. You can't moan before
I
the
always
card comes.
moan. What's
Boy,
that?
That's so dirty.
It's ace king versus 9.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
That's like he knows how to manipulate.
I got 4 outs.
Came queen 9-4, now jack. Don't
10
put a 10
ball.
out there.
10 ball.
Chris can't
All right.
hit. No 10 on the river. Daniel will advance.
Did I make good laydowns? Now that I grab. Did I make... No? Oh, you were bluffing me? I thought I did. All right.
Good match, man.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. Oh. Well, I asked him if I made good laydowns. He said no. I folded a lot of good hands. And I said, did I make good laydowns? He goes, no.
Chris came in wanting to play big pot poker, but in the biggest pot of them all, the cards didn't go his way.
It all began with a raise before the flop, then a re-raise, a few folds, and a call. Jack 4-10 with 2 hearts hit the flop. Check, bet, and call. The ace of hearts hits the turn. Bet, and a big raise. Now the real game begins.
Doyle just double-checked his hole cards. Doesn't look like he has a flush.
Chris is showing a lot of strength. He might have a marginal hand.
What's taking so long? Let's go.
Wow, Doyle's doing a lot of talking over there. This could be a bluff.
You make the flush, Doyle?
Chris is fishing for information. He must have 2 pairs.
I think you got me.
That's poker, folks.